Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I want to record for my shadowing video project. So without further ado, let's get into it.
When I was
When I was
young,
young,
my
my
family
family
lived
lived
overseas.
overseas.
I lived
I
in
lived in
Indonesia
Indonesia
for
for
a
a
few
few
years.
years,
And my
and my
mother,
mother,
she didn't
she
have
didn't
the
have the
money
money
to
to
send
send
me
me
where
where
all the
all the
American
American
kids went
kids
to
went to
school.
school.
But she thought it was
But she thought it
important
was
for me
important for me to
to
keep
keep
up
up
with
with an American
American
education. So
education.
she
So
decided
she
to
decided to
teach me
teach me extra lessons
extra
herself,
lessons herself, Monday through
Monday through
Friday.
Friday.
But because she had to go to
Because
work,
she had
the
to
only
go to
time
work,
she
the
could
only
do it
time she
was
could do
at
it was at
4:30 in the
4:30 in the
morning.
morning.
But whenever
But
I'd
whenever I'd
complain, my
complain,
mother would
my
just
mother
give
would
me
just
one of
give
those
me one of
looks and
those
she'd
looks and
say,
she'd say,
"This is no
"This is no
picnic for
picnic
me
for
either,
me either,
Buster."
Buster."
So I know
So
that
I
some of
know
you
that
are
some of
still
you are still
adjusting
adjusting
to being
to
back
being
at
back at
school,
school.
but I'm here
But I'm
today
here today
because
because I
I
have
have
something
something
important to discuss
important to
with you.
discuss with you. My father
My
left
father
my
left my
family when I
family
was
when I
2
was
years
2 years
old,
old.
and I was
When I was
raised by a
raised by a
single
single
mom
mom
who
who
had
had
to
to
work
work
and who
and who
struggled at
struggled at
times to
times
pay
to
the
pay the
bills and
bills
wasn't
and
always
was
able to give
always
us the
able to
things
give
that other
us
kids
the
had.
things that other kids had.
There were
But there
times
are
when I
times
missed
that I missed
having a father in my
having a
life.
father in my life.
There were
There were
times when
times
I
when I
was
was
lonely and
lonely
I felt
and I
like I
felt
didn't
like I
fit in.
didn't fit in.
So I wasn't
So I wasn't
always
always
as
as
focused
focused as
have
I
been
should
on
have been
school.
on
And I
school.
did some
I did
things that I'm
some
not
things
proud
that
of.
I'm
And I
not proud
got
of. I got
in
in
more
more trouble
trouble
than
than
I
I
should
should
have.
have. And my
And
life
my life
could have
could have
easily
easily
taken
taken a
a
turn
turn
for the
for the
worse.
worse. But
But I was
I was
lucky.
lucky.
I got
I got a
a
lot of
lot of
second
second
chances.
chances.
And I had the
And I had the
opportunity to go to
opportunity
college
to
and
go to
law school
college and
and
law
follow
school
my
and follow my
dreams.
dreams.
My wife,
My wife, our
First
first
Lady,
lady, Michelle Obama,
she has
she
a
has a
similar
similar
story.
story.
Neither of
Neither of
her
her parents
parents
had got
had
into
gone to college.
college,
And they didn't
and they
have a
didn't
lot of
have a
money.
lot of money.
But they worked
But they
hard,
worked
and
hard,
she
and
worked
she
hard
worked
so
hard
that she could
so that
go
she
to the
could go
best
to the best
schools
schools in this country.
Some of you might
But
not
some of you
have
might
those
not have
advantages.
those
Maybe you don't
advantages. Maybe you don't have
have
adults
adults
in
in
your
your
life
life who give you the
who give
support
you
that
the
you need.
support that you need.
Maybe someone in
Maybe
your
someone in
family
your
has
family has
lost their
lost their
job,
job.
and
There's
there's
not
not
enough
enough
money
money
to
to go
go
around.
around.
Maybe you live
Maybe you live in a
in a
neighborhood
where you
where you don't feel
safe,
safe,
or have
or have friends who are pressuring you to do things you know aren't right.
Maybe you could
Maybe you could be a great
a
writer.
great writer. Maybe
Maybe even good enough to write a book or articles in a newspaper,
but you might
but you
not
might not know it
until
until you write that
English
English
paper,
paper.
that English
That
class
English
paper
paper
that's assigned to
class
you.
that's assigned to you.
Maybe you could
Maybe
be
you
an
could be an
innovator or an
innovator or
inventor,
an
maybe
inventor,
even
maybe
good
even
enough
good
to
enough to
come
come up
up
with the next
with the
iPhone
next iPhone or the new
or the new
medicine
medicine or the
vaccine.
vaccine.
But you
But you might not know it
know it
until you do your
for
project
your
for your
science
science
class.
class.
Maybe you
Maybe
could
you could be
be
a mayor or a senator
or a
or a
Supreme
Supreme
Court
Court
justice.
justice.
But you
But you might not know that
until
until you join student government
or the debate
or the
team.
debate team.
And no matter what
No matter what you want to do with your life,
I
I guarantee that you'll need an education to do it.
You want to be a
You want to be a doctor or teacher or a police officer.
You want to be a
You want to be a nurse or an architect,
a lawyer,
a lawyer or a member of our military.
You're going to
You're
need
going to need a good education
for every
for every
single
single one of those careers.
You
You cannot drop out of school and just drop into a good job.
You've got
You've got to train for it, you've got to work for it, and learn for it.
And this is
just important for your own life and your own future.
What you make
of your education will decide nothing less than the future of this country.
The future
of America depends on you.
What you're
learning in school today will determine whether we as a nation can meet our greatest challenges in the future.
You'll need the
knowledge and problem-solving skills
you learn
in science and math
to cure
diseases like cancer and AIDS,
and to develop
new energy technologies and protect our environment.
You'll need the insights,
and critical thinking skills you gain in history and social studies
to fight
poverty and homelessness,
crime and
discrimination,
and make our
nation more fair and more free.
You'll need the
creativity and ingenuity
you develop
in all your classes to build new companies.
They'll create new jobs
and boost our economy.
We need
We
every
need every
single
one of you to develop your
talents
talents
and your
and your skills and your intellect,
so you can
so you can help us
help
old
us
folks
old folks solve
solve
our most
our
difficult
most difficult
problems.
problems.
If you don't
If you don't that, if you
if you
quit on school,
you're
you're not just quitting on
yourself,
yourself. You're quitting on your own country.
I know it's
And
not
now I know
always
it's not
easy to
always
do well
easy
in
to do
school.
well in school.
I know a
I
lot
know
of
a
you
lot
have
of you have challenges in your lives right now
They can make it
that
hard
can
to
make it
focus on
hard
your
to focus on
schoolwork.
your schoolwork.
I get it.
I
I
get-
know what it's like.
I know what it's like.
But at the end of the
But at
day,
the end of the day,
the
the
circumstances
circumstances of your life,
what you
what you look like, where you come from,
how much
how much
money
money you have, what
you've got
you've
going
got
on at home,
going at home,
none of that
none
is
of that is an excuse for neglecting your homework
or having a bad
or having a bad
in school.
attitude in school.
That's
That's no excuse for talking back to your teacher or cutting class or dropping out of school.
There is
There's no excuse for not trying.
not trying. Where you are
Where you are right
doesn't
now
have to
doesn't
determine
have
where
to
you'll end
determine
up.
when you're
No one's written your destiny
no one's written
for
your
you.
destiny for
Because
you.
here in
Because here in America, you write your own
destiny. You make your own
You make
future.
your own future.
That's what
young people like you are doing every
day all across America.
all across America.
That's why
That's why today I'm calling on each of you to set your own goals for your education. Okay, maybe that's all for me. Last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.